Beso. Ginigit. Beso. Hello, friends. We back for another Hamilton reaction. So, I've been done with Hamilton for a few weeks, maybe even months now. And we got a request to do a reaction for the deleted song. So, I didn't even know there were deleted songs. But as I did my reactions, I really loved the musical itself. A lot of songs there, I play it like in my personal life. So this is gonna be a treat, okay? And it's 17 minutes, so this is a good number of songs, maybe three to five, maybe probably more. But yeah, without further ado, check it out. John Trumbull. What I'd missed in the cabinet battle.
You ever see a painting by John Trumbull? Founding fathers in a line, looking all humble. Patiently waiting to sign a declaration and start a nation. No sign of disagreement, not one grumble.
Ooh.
Reality is messier and richer, kids. The reality is not a pretty picture, kids. Every cabinet meeting is a full-on rumble. What you about to see is no John Trumbull.
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City.
Okay.
Are you ready for a cabinet meeting?
So it's a setup to the cabinet meeting.
Gentlemen, Vice President John Adams sends his regards. He won't be joining us. He had to be home in Massachusetts for family reasons.
Tell him to stay home.
He can do the same amount from there.
Settle
Damn.
down now.
Skylar defeated original version.
Grandpa's in the paper. War hero Philip Schuyler in danger of losing Senate.
This song was really short.
Aaron Burr. Grandpa might lose his seat in the Senate.
I thought he was unopposed.
Not according to the paper, he isn't.
Go make sure the door is closed.
Further down, see Schuyler has a challenger from New York.
New York
For senator.
Burr.
I gotta find Alexander.
Let him know we're on his side.
No, he'll consider this a personal slander. I've gotta stop a homicide.
Woo!
Look around, we should look around. Let's go and find your father down in New York.
New York.
Burr, since when are you a Democratic Republican?
Since being one put me on the up and up again.
No one knows who you are or what you do.
They don't need to know me. They don't like you.
Excuse me?
Old Wall Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create. But upstate, you're the rascal who trades away the capital. The asshole who taxes the alcohol.
Alcohol.
I don't see why that has to end. A Senate seat was up for grabs and I took it. It's not my fault. People think you're crooked.
You're gonna make a fool of me through my father-in-law?
There's the kid who almost shot Charles Lee in the jaw. My God, your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, it goeth before the fall.
Alexander, there you are.
Liza.
You forgot your papers, Mr. Bird, good sir, it's been so long. How are the Theodosians?
As a matter of fact, my wife has taken ill.
I'm not surprised, what with the chill. You'll send her our regards.
I will.
And how's your daughter?
She's my pride and joy, fluent in French and Latin.
Damn.
Hi.
She's the same age as your boy.
Yeah, one day he'll run
We
Manhattan.
must be going, Burr, but send your girls our love.
Nice to meet your son.
We're not done, Mr. Burr, sir.
If I were you, I'd stick with her, sir.
Damn. Interesting. So, I thought Theodosia was already married to someone and Burr was like the side guy, right? So how did that work? Did the guy die and then she became a widow, remarried Burr? Is that what happened there? Let it go.
What in the hell was that? What in the hell are you doing downtown? Don't you know that Burr is gonna run against your father to humiliate me and try to bring us down? I will not let our family be embarrassed like this. I'll grab a pen and paper, let the whole world know. You swing at my family, you better not miss. You better have another punch to throw.
You could let it go. Stay alive for me. Let it go.
Ha!
President were here, he'd tell you the same thing.
No, the president's not
I
here.
heard about Bird. You didn't kill him, did you?
Were you here this whole time?
Let it go, stay alive for me.
Let it go, let it slide
slide
right by. You don't have to bring a gun to a knife fight. It's not a case of your money or your life, right?
You know you really ought to listen to your wife, right?
Damn.
So let it go.
Talk less. Smile more.
Burr!
Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
Burr!
Shake hands with him.
Burr!
Charm her.
Burr!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Senator Aaron Burr. Everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can learn to let it go.
Look around, how lucky you are to be alive right now.
Let everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can take a body blow. Let everybody know you can take a body blow.
If somebody tries to lay you low, let it go.
All right, I will say that didn't feel like it fit the musical, right? Like I would say it would have been one of the less popular songs, in my opinion. It just felt somewhat out of place. Like the only good thing about it is it kind of sets up the whole election where Burr does the talk less, smile more. So it would have been a callback to that, a second callback from the original. The Adams administration. This was a very short song too, so they probably had to cut a lot of it.
How does the hot-headed, short-tempered protean creator of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuse his cabinet post, destroy his reputation? Welcome, folks,
To the Adams administration.
Jefferson's the runner-up, which makes him the vice president.
Washington can't help you now no more, Mr. Nice President.
Adams fires Hamilton, calling him the Creole bastard in his taunts.
No.
Hamilton publishes his response.
Oh.
Open letter to the fat, arrogant, anti-charismatic, national embarrassment known as President John Adams.
Damn.
It's irrational. He claims that I'm in league with Britain in some vast international intrigue. Bitch, please.
Woo!
You wouldn't know what I'm doing. You're always going berserk, but you never show up to work. Give my regards to Abigail next time you write about my lack of moral compass. At least I do my job up in this rumpus. The line is behind me, I crossed it again. Well, the president lost it again. Oh, such a rough life. Better run to your wife. You're the bosses in Boston again. Let me ask you a question. Who sits at your desk when you're in Massachusetts? They were calling you a dick back in '76, and you haven't done anything new since. You nuisance with no
Woo!
sense. You'll die of irrelevance. Go ahead, you can call me the devil. You spot him, I love you. Spot him, malevolence. Say hi to the Jeffersons.
Damn.
And the spies all around me. Maybe they can confirm. I don't care if I kill my career with this letter. Confining you to one term. You fat mother.
Damn.
He's out of control.
Super hot fire.
He's out of power, he holds no office, and he just destroyed the only other significant member of his party.
He's a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
All right. After the Reynolds pamphlet.
Alexander, congratulations. You have invented a new kind of stupid. Do kind of stupid. And closing all the cages in the zoo, kind of stupid. Truly, you didn't think this through, kind of stupid.
Oh my god. I could have imagined Elise, right? Angelica, she would have loved to do this like on stage, like just rip Lynn a new asshole.
Let's review. You took a rumor a few, maybe two people knew and refuted it by sharing an affair of which no one has accused you. I begged you to take a break, you refused to. So scared of what your enemies will do to you. You're the only enemy you ever seem to lose to. You know what, Jefferson can do what he wants. He doesn't dignify schoolyard taunts with a response.
It was an act of political sacrifice.
Sacrifice? I languished in a loveless marriage in London. I lived only to read your letters.
Damn.
I look at you and think, God, what have we done with our lives and what did it get us? That doesn't wipe the tears or the years away, but I'm back in the city and I'm here to stay, and you know what I'm here to do. I'm not here for you.
Do it.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. And a million years ago she said to me, this one's mine.
Woo!
So I stood by. Do you know why? I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Eliza is the best thing in our lives. So never lose sight of the fact that you have been blessed with the best wife. Congratulations. For the rest of your life, every sacrifice you make is for my sister. Give her the best life. Congratulations.
Damn. That was cold. That was cold. I guess you could have cut it out, right? Because you kinda addressed the whole I'm standing at her side, you can never be satisfied. Boy, I hope you're satisfied. You know, so that kinda covered the same theme, so I could get cutting that. Now we get Dear Theodosia reprise. After Burn, so after the breakup. Huh. Dear Theodosia.
How to say to you? Sometime last night, your mother breathed your name, and like a flame that flickers out too soon, she died. She's gone.
Whoa! She died in childbirth?
She dedicated every day to you. She changed my life. She made my life worthwhile. And when you smile, I know a part of her lives on. I know I can go on. You have come of age with our young nation. We bleed and fight. Sometimes it seems that's all we
Oh my god, Leslie!
strong foundation.
She's putting so much into this.
Here for you, the way is clear for you to blow us all away. Someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday.
All right, we kind of got some plot progression there with like the death of Theodosia. So I guess it didn't really matter, right?
Insolent, immigrant, orphan, bastard, poor son, somehow endorsed, an aristocratic southern adversary, impossibly connected, and keep me from being elected.
Woo!
I wanna be in the room where it happens.
The room where it happens, the room where it happens,
You've kept me from
the room where it happens.
for the last time. Dear Alexander, I I submit for your immediate perusal a letter from a Dr. Charles Cooper, who was kind enough to give me his approval to reprint a letter that he sent in confidence. He claims that on numerous occasions you have called me a dangerous man. Furthermore, I ought not to be trusted with the reins of government. Obviously, such an accusation must be met with either an immediate acknowledgement or disavowal. Now, are you capable of such a thing? I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Burr.
I like how they're taking their time with it.
Dear Mr. Byrne, I reflected on the letter I received from you on the afternoon of June 18th, and I'm afraid that I cannot provide you with the kind of answer that you're looking for. The phrase numerous occasions in place factual situations conveys infinite shades. It's way too vague a phrase to pin to serious allegations.
What?
Listen now, how am I to disavow something so unspecific, dangerous with the reins of government? Wow, surely I said something less banal, be realistic now. I have the honor to be your obedient servant,
A. Ham.
Careful how you proceed, young man, intemperate indeed, young man.
Young man.
Accusations I lay at your feet, or prepare to bleed, young man.
No, you know what? I don't like your tone. Lay it at my feet, I kick it down the road. Sorry if your life is difficult without your wife. You'll have to be more specific.
How's this for specific, Alexander? We hawking dawn. Guns drawn.
You're on.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant,
A. Ham.
A. Burr.
Damn! As soon as he was challenged, you're on. No hesitation. It's like my legacy is so important that the idea of me refusing a duel will tarnish my legacy. Without hesitation, I'm in. We hawk at dawn, you're on. I will say, I think the one we got, the second one was better. Because it was a bit more concise and it had like a better rhyme scheme going on. But these are good. These are good content. Not bad at all.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There are 10 things you need to know. We rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew, Nathaniel Pendleton and the doctor that he knew.
Number 3.
I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. Just apologize, we have worthier pursuits.
Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4.
Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so he could have deniability.
5.
Now I didn't know this at the time, but we were in the same spot. My son died. Is that why?
6.
He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confession time. Here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you I'm a terrible shot.
Number 8.
Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. That's when I realized this was not a game. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Since when is dueling a game, right?
Summon all the courage you require, then count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He aims his pistol at the sky.
Wait!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Remix?
Last thought.
Number 1.
Before we got in the boat to cross the Hudson, I stopped to write a note. Actually, I wrote 2, just in case I didn't make it through. I want the world to know what I intended to do.
Number 3.
If I shoot first and throw it away, he has to yield. We both get to live another day. I know this puts puts me in a difficult spot, but I've got to throw away my.
Oh!
I get lucky, I draw first position. I stand facing east as I load my ammunition. The sun is in my eyes, I am almost giddy as I watch it slowly rise over my New York City. I start to shake when I realize that we are in the same spot. My son died, is that why? I examined the gun that we shared. Philip never hurt a soul, he must have been so scared.
Oh!
My Eliza is still asleep. I left her a letter, I could have written it better. Number 8, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight. Put on my glasses so I can see if Burr is softening. I see him glaring back at me. He's always hated dueling, hated confrontation. I never had his instinct for self-preservation. I feel a sense of calm fill me. It's not in his political interest to kill me.
Yes.
Thought is of Eliza. Maybe I can get back home before she opens her eyes. They put us through our paces. We count to 10. God, I can't wait to see her again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He aims his pistol at the sky.
Okay, okay. Ooh. That was sick. That was sick to see Hamilton's perspective, right? Like, you kind of get it. The based on like Burr's character that he doesn't want confrontation and it doesn't do him any well to like kill Hamilton, right? Like even in Burr's perspective when he did the wait, like he knew that I guess he was a bit trigger happy, right? Like as soon as he shot, the regret immediately set in. So I guess in a way Hamilton just miscalculated, right? So I wonder what was written in that letter, the two letters he mentioned in the beginning. What was his intention by throwing away his shot? Actually, I guess it would have been better if he did shoot Burr, right? Considering he would have shot Burr maybe before Burr shot him, right? Or he would miss when he got shot, and then that's when you settle the beef essentially. But yeah, this was a really fun reaction. Like I know there's no visuals here, it's just the song itself, but I really appreciated the extra content because once you're done watching Hamilton, you're kinda left wanting more, right? And we definitely got our fill of Hamilton this session. That's gonna be the reaction. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member and put some beso in the comments, guys. Because you know your boy needs a little beso. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.